Hey Parker, so it is gonna be Friday when you're watching this, but this is a pre-recorded video because I'm on vacation. As you know, it is Memorial Day weekend, which my family always goes down to the beach, and that's where we're going, so hopefully I can actually find a place to upload this on Friday. But I am so glad that you got your package, and that you liked it, and that everything got there safe. I told you that I had UPS help me package it because I suck at it and I'm a paranoid person. But basically, I am so excited for the beach. Don't look at my bed, it's a mess. There's my bag and my purse and stuff because I'm packing. I'm lucky enough that the ocean is like 2 hours away from me, and my family got to go there all the time growing up, and I love it, and like I consider the beach town that I go to be literally like my home. But I don't know what this video is today. I'm just sort of like, I'm packing, and I was like, oh man, I can't just like leave Parker hanging. So Parker, so you may have heard about the continued violence at the Trump rallies, which is horrible. Obviously, I am a big supporter of peaceful protest. I'm like, you know, do what you will peacefully, but I mean, yeah. And these violent protests are really worrisome because I worry that it's going to set a precedent for like the next election, and that, you know, it's just going to keep getting more and more crazy. Another thing that infuriates me is the amount of people who are like, if Bernie doesn't win the Democratic election, I'm going to vote for Trump, or I'm not going to vote at all. And it's like, because I have often said to people who say they don't like to vote, and to my family, that I don't vote necessarily for the candidate I like. I vote for the lesser of the evils, who's going to screw up the country the least and hopefully keep us sort of together. And with Trump, I worry that, you know, he's not a politician and he speaks very candidly. And I worry that, you know, he's going to meet like Putin and say something and it's going to be like World War III. But honestly, Parker, if you're anything like me, you're kind of sort of ready for all of this to go away. I'm kind of done with the election. It makes me sad. Oh, fun fact, my dad was recently overseas in Singapore, Taiwan, Korea, and Hong Kong. Did I say Hong Kong twice? Singapore, Taiwan, Hong Kong, Korea. Those places. South Korea, by the way, obviously. And he was there on business, and he was talking to people who work in the companies over there, and they don't know a lot about our current election thing, what's going on, but they know they don't like Trump. And I just found that very interesting that even, you know, that far away, they still don't like Trump. Another interesting thing, basically I asked my dad for newspapers as souvenirs, and he certainly delivered. These are newspapers in Chinese, Korean, and English. He said that at one point he tried to get a paper from a flight attendant on a Chinese flight, and he asked for the Chinese version. And the lady was very confused and tried to give him the English version. And he was like, no, you know, the Chinese paper. And she was like, you can read Chinese. And he was like, no, it's for my daughter. And the fun thing is, I can't read Chinese either. I can understand a few characters, but we're working on it. But funnily enough, this is, oh god, I can't read Korean, but it's jungang.co.kr. And Obama's on the front, if you can see that. Yeah, there's Obama. In Vietnam, and it's apparently, you know, decent enough news to make the front of a paper. And also here, whoa, there's Obama again. And it's just very interesting to see the different headlines that are featured. I've gone through and like maybe translated, very roughly translated a few of them just to see like these sort of things that are going about, just because it's interesting and I love languages, and that's what I do with myself. And I'm not going to be able to find it now, but funnily enough, there was also a photo of Paris Hilton and a photo of Beyonce in one paper's like entertainment section. And it was very odd to see Beyonce and Paris Hilton next to like G-Dragon, who's a big K-pop star. It's something. These are the best souvenirs I've ever gotten from a place. But anyway, Parker, that's like my life update. That's what's going on with me. I need to finish packing because I gotta get going. So stay super, DFTBA. I'm very happy that you liked your socks and your picture and everything, and that's all I have today. So here's a Chinese paper. There's no English name on it, so